Yeah. Come on, Arsenal! What's going on, people? Goodison here. Arsenal v Tottenham preview is now live. I ain't done a preview in ages since the Chelsea game, but this game is too big for me not to do one. And yeah, let's get right into it. So, I woke up this morning and I see Paul Merson and Tim Sherwood on Sky chatting shit about the game. I was like, and what they've said is, Tim Sherwood's gone out with a full Tottenham 11 and he doesn't put either Aubameyang, Torreira, Lacazette, or any Arsenal player in it, but chooses to go with Harry Winks. It's alright, man. It was only just 4 years ago that we beat you in the cup final, man. It's alright, man. You came second best to the better side on the day. It doesn't matter, man. And even on our worst seasons, we still won the FA Cup. But you know, yeah, Paul Merson saying 1-1 draw, which is fair, but then he doesn't want to put in Torreira or Sokratis, and I'm just like, what? But yeah, let's talk about it. Let's talk about the combined 11 before I get into the game itself. Yeah, in my opinion, from what I'm reading, my combined 11 is Leno in goal. Leno's better than Lloris at the moment because Lloris, when I watch him play, he's error prone. He's become error prone. Like a few seasons ago, if you'd had me fit, say, check on Lloris, it'll be Lloris. Or Leno and Lloris, I'd say Lloris, but this season, Leno's been better than Lloris. Leno's been getting us 3 points each game multiple times, been making lots of good saves. In the recent game against Wolves, brilliant save against Liverpool. When it was 1-0 down, he makes a brilliant save. We ended up getting an equaliser. So for me, I say Leno, and Lloris is just two errors, as you saw in the World Cup final against Croatia. For me, I can't lie. It's mainly a Tottenham back four: Sanchez, Alderweireld, Vertonghen, and Sokratis at the back for me. The reason why I say Sokratis is because he's been immense this season. I'm not going to go and put every single Tottenham player when I feel like two Arsenal players have been doing well. For me, I think Sokratis has helped holding massively defensively. He is a no-nonsense centre-back. He just gets it away. Tired at the back, warrior. I love him. I love him as a signing. For 20 million a year, has been a bargain. As for the three other defenders of Tottenham, they're just better than Mustafi, Bellerin and Co. They've been superb last season for Tottenham. Let's not deny it. Pretty much the best centre-backs in the Premier League football. I can't deny it. But going into the midfield, Tim Sherwood put wings. He put Ali in there. And you know what, to be fair, you can debate it, but you talk about Ozil being a one-game specialist, one-game wonder at times, and so is Ali. You know, Ali's Tottenham game against Chelsea was his best performance, but where was that in the past few years? You know, he only turns up for the big games, Ali, in my opinion. For the shorter games, doesn't do much. For England, he didn't do much. But, other than a couple of goals, but I've gone with Eriksen, Torreira and Ozil. I like Eriksen. I think he's a very good, talented player. Bit in and out as well in terms of form, but won the game recently against Inter Milan. And he got a lot of talent and brilliant crosses of the ball, brilliant shooter on the ball, long range. Ozil, I love Ozil a bit, but he has to perform. Could have put in Guendouzi over the season, but nah, he's not better than any of those players that I've mentioned. He's not even better than Dembele or Wanyama and stuff like that. But going into the attack, Kane, Aubameyang and Lacazette. I don't see why Son should be in it. I don't see why Lucas Moura should be in it. I don't see why Ali should be in it on the front line. The way those two have gone in it, to be honest. I've gone with Aubameyang. Over 30 goals this season for us. He's been superb, carrying us. Alright, he's got a lot of tap-ins, but he's brilliantly positioned. He's got amazing pace. When you get him in the right position, he scores the right goals. Needs to be more clinical though as well. Same with Lacazette, been phenomenal since his injury, or coming back from the injury. Love the guy, needs a bit of confidence. When he gets here, he just scores. Works hard. You know, he's all over the defence, running past players, getting stuck in, playing those passes. Brilliant player. Brilliant striker for me. And Kane, Best striker in the league, in my opinion. He's such a quality striker. Aubameyang will finish top scorer, in my opinion, but Kane is just on another level in terms of goal scoring capabilities. That is my formation. 4-3-3. Not to be too biased. I picked 6 Arsenal players, picked 5 Spurs players. I think Spurs are just overrated, in my opinion. Oh, yeah, so they finished above you twice in a row. We've won more trophies than them in the past 4 years than they have in the last fucking 12 years, 10 years. Come on now. But anyways, yeah, for Arsenal, in goal has to be Leno, the brilliant goalkeeper for us. He's saved us so many points. You know, against Wolves, against Liverpool in the recent games, he's been fantastic. I think Kane will have a tough task in scoring against him because Leno just pulls out Waldy out of nowhere. Leno's so composed on the ball. You know, when I watch him play, I'm confident I will score immediately when he gets on the ball. He's been really good. As for the defence, for me, the right back has to be better than the left back. For me, it's Kolasinac. I don't think Morel's fit. Maitland-Niles came back from Rick Frayne and didn't look he's a good player, don't get me wrong, but I don't think he deserves to start against Kolasinac. Defenders, Socrates and Holding. I like Holding. I generally believe that Holding deserves to be in the England team, whether he's starting or on the bench. He is a good player. He's been playing for us 8 games. I think it could be his 9th game in a row. 9 games in a row for him. And it's been really good. We've not lost a game when he's been in the side. Good communications, good passing on the ball. Just defense. That's his focus as well. And same with Socrates, man. He's been a brilliant defensive signing. You know, amazing tackler of the ball. Brilliant leader on the pitch. Just gets it done. Just gets it away. Brilliant strength. Still got pace. Brilliant centre back. Seen him against Man City defending really well. And Liverpool, we just bullied Firmino. In terms of the midfielders, it's going to be a bit controversial, but I want Guendouzi in there. I feel like despite Xhaka having a brilliant performance against Liverpool, I would understand why Emery would start him. However, I have to go with Guendouzi because Guendouzi will just find the correct pass at the right times. You know, it's a gamble, but for this guy, for him to become even a more mature player, him having a man of the match performance against Tottenham, which could happen, would make people think, you know what, Guendouzi's got amazing talent. As for Torreira, definite start. Man of the match for me against Liverpool. He's been absolutely phenomenal this season. Brilliant tackler of the ball. Brilliant with his aggression. Passing has been absolutely immense. You know, a creative player as well. Reminds me a bit of Santi Cazorla, but a more aggressive side. And as for the wingers, it won't be Aubameyang, Lacazette have to start. You know, Ozil as well in the cam role. The reason why I say Ozil, at home, he's our best player at home. You know, people talk about he's inconsistent this, he's inconsistent that. Watch him against Liverpool. He was so underrated in that game against Liverpool. Nearly provided one of our best assists. Lacazette, unfortunately, the keeper made a good save, Alisson, but Ozil will create that one thing we need. We'll create one chance, which is a free kick or corner. Ozil will provide. Now, I remember him getting assist for the own goal when we drew 1-0. For Mustafi, we won 2-0. Created for Gibbs when we equalised. You know, he's always got an assist against Tottenham. And I feel like him at home is such a brilliant player at home. You know, Mesut Ozil. See him get so many assists, so many goals at times. Remember the games against Liverpool and Chelsea. Bullied them and yeah. And as for Lacazette up front, him and Aubameyang have to link up more because them two are just brilliant players. Brilliant strikers. Lacazette will give those players a tough time. I don't think Sanchez will be playing. I think he's got a little knock at the moment from my research. But when you get Lacazette on the ball, he's going to give Vertonghen all the tough time. Where he picks up the play, dribbles past one, finds the pass. You know, he's got the aggression as well. He doesn't mind pressing, running, tracking back. He'll lose it, he'll track back. He works hard, and I love that about Lacazette. But he missed a big chance when we lost in White Hart Lane, and it's time for him to get that redemption. And he scores in this game, people will love him. He was superb in a 2-0 win last season. So I think he'll provide well and he would do very well for us. As for scoreline predictions, I'm going to comfortably say we'll win the game. My heart says we will keep a clean sheet. I don't know. I just think we will keep a clean sheet. We kept the clean sheet last season against them. And they had Kane up front. My heart says a 2-0 win, but I think we'll win regardless. Arsenal 2, Spurs 1. That'll be my full-time prediction. I feel like Aubameyang and Lacazette will get on. I want Torreira to go on the score sheet, but if he doesn't, it'll be Aubameyang and Lacazette for me. Kane always scores, but probably we'll just concede from a silly set piece. But yeah, my starting 11, my predicted score, my combined 11 as well. But we've been superb. 19 games. We look to go undefeated. 19 games is special. But we're still 5th. We still got lots of stuff to work hard on. But we beat Tottenham. We beat Man United. We'll definitely finish top 4. And you see us as favourites to win trophies. And yeah. Because we ain't winning the league. Man City won it. Let's just say it like that. But yeah. It's been your boy Goodison. Like the video. Subscribe. In a bit, people. Comment down below who you think will win the game. Yeah. In a bit, people. In a bit.